ProTempus supports split billing. This feature handles cases where more than one party is paying for your services. For example, a case where you are working as a mediator and the parties agree to split the bill. This video assumes you are already familiar with how to create contacts, set up cases, and bill time in ProTempus. If not, please refer to previous training sessions on those topics. To set up a case for split billing, you must create 3 contact records in ProTempus. The first is the contact, under which you will enter your time and billing detail. The other 2 contacts will be the contacts that will pay for the services. In our demo database, create a Decker mediation contact. Once we type the first 3 letters, we can see John and Christine Decker have already been entered, so we will not need to re-enter those contacts. The mediation will be added as another new case under their contact record. Once we create the Decker mediation contact record, click on Cases Parties to set up the mediation case. Click on Create New Case, then enter a billing code. In this case, name it mediation. Enter the billing rate and a description that will appear at the top of the invoices. Then save the case. Next, define the parties in the case by highlighting the case and clicking on Parties Details. Click on Add Party, and select John Decker, and then Add Party again, to select Christine and add her to the case. Click on the arrow after the comment field and select Invoice Split 50. Then click on both John and Christine. This tells ProTempus that each party will pay 50% of the bill. If it had been a 30-70 split, we would have changed the 50 on the invoice split comments to the appropriate split. Click on Save to close this window. If we look at John Decker's cases, we see the mediation has been added to his cases. To bill time on this case, select the Contact Decker Mediation. Click on New Event. Enter the description, Initial Meeting. Let's assume the meeting lasted 2 hours. Enter 2 as the accumulated time and click Billable. Now let's create an invoice for this item to demonstrate how ProTempus handles split billing cases. Select the Decker Mediation, then click on the View Print button on the toolbar. Select the radio button, Create Invoices. We must check the checkbox, Automatically Apply Deposit Split Invoices option. These 2 features use the ProTempus autopilot to create invoices. Next, click on the Print button. The ProTempus autopilot will perform the steps required to generate the split invoices. Message boxes will appear during the autopilot process at different segments, providing checkpoints. Once the process is completed, ProTempus displays a PDF file containing the invoices created, ready to be reviewed and printed. As you can see, the first invoice shows the $400 charged for the meeting. It also shows 2 credits, where the charge has been split between the 2 parties. As we scroll down, we can see that ProTempus has created a copy of this invoice, to be sent to each client, Christine and John. Next, we see an invoice for Christine showing her portion of the charge, followed by an invoice for John. As each send in payments, it is applied to their individual accounts, not the joint matter. If one part is slow paying their portion, it does not affect the other's account. If you charge interest for late payments, it will impact only the party that has paid late. This concludes the training video on split billing.